Over the past couple of days, we've been getting a ton of information about Black Ops 6 as it's releasing later this week, and the first thing that I wanted to bring up is the LW3A1 Frost line. The potential of being able to reload cancel with this and go for some multi-kills is calling to me like the Green Goblin mask.
Coward! We have a new world to conquer. You make me sick.
Leave me alone, please.
Hiding in the shadows. Hiding from who you truly are.
So basically, with the return of the L96, and again, Black Ops 6 releasing later this week, I figured it would be a really good time to go back and play some classic Black Ops. So, what's going on, guys? It's Rage, and for the first time in a while, welcome back to some Black Ops 1. Granted, I don't know if the Frost line's going to perform anything like the L96 here in Black Ops 1, but I figured it would be a good idea to go back, play some Black Ops 1, maybe go for a little bit of Road to the L96 multi. But again, besides the L96 coming back, there's been a whole bunch of news about Black Ops 6 and how it relates to Black Ops 1. Like Nuketown here, for example. Nuketown is going to be releasing on November 1st, and the way the design of it is actually more akin to the original Black Ops. Apparently, the Nuketown we're going to have in BO6 is going to be very similar to this style of Nuketown, just this very classic green house, yellow house. If I can find the tweet of it, I'll go ahead and bring it up for you guys, but I think one of the designers at Treyarch was saying that they went with this design because not a lot of players have experienced this version of Nuketown, which makes me feel extremely old. So I'm extremely excited for that. And also, earlier today on Monday, we got a whole bunch of news regarding how Prestige mode is going to be working. Well, we already knew that Classic Prestige was coming back, but over the past couple of days as well, they've been showing off all of the new Prestige icons for the game. But they did confirm earlier today that once you hit 10th Prestige 55, just like how it was in Black Ops 3 and 4, every 100 levels you earn, you're going to be able to unlock the Legacy Prestige icons again. So once you hit level 100, you'll be able to unlock the first Prestige badge for literally every Call of Duty going back to COD 4, so very excited about that as well. But the thing is, once you hit level 1000, oh, I'm unlocking that Black Ops 1 14th. I've yapped about it so much, but I think that this Prestige icon is literally the best we've ever had in Call of Duty. It's my all-time favorite.
Enemy SAM turret incoming.
Was that a multi already? Did I? Oh, no, I didn't think so. Yeah. I knew I also slowed the reload canceling down there because I wanted to actually hit the shots. Unlike that. Honestly thought I cracked the code there for a second that I was able to reload cancel this thing a little bit slower and still get it off, but anyways. So like I was saying though, I'm curious to see how the Frost line is going to perform in BO6. I'm not thinking it's going to be anything like the L96 here in BO1, because for those of you guys that remember, sniping in Black Ops 1 was very nerfed on launch. They had actually nerfed it so hard. Treyarch didn't want another Modern Warfare 2 on their hands where quickscoping was as good as it was. They nerfed the snipers so hard in this game that they had legitimately broken them for the first couple of weeks of launch on this game. They had to patch it to fix them. I'm sure most of you guys already know this, but when you go to snipe in Black Ops 1, scoping in, there's this initial sway right away. And again, especially on the launch of this game, the initial sway was so bad that you would have to wait nearly a full second for it to center, even when trying to hold your breath. Treyarch really did not want people quick scoping in this game, at least to that degree. So I don't think it's going to be anything like Black Ops 1 in that regard, where there's going to be just this, you know, super heavy sway or anything like that, only just because the LR762 doesn't have that in the game. Sniping in basically every Treyarch game post Black Ops 1, so Black Ops 2 to Black Ops 6, it's been much, much better. The original Treyarch games, World at War and Black Ops 1, it was a lot harder. It's kind of funny to think about it too, because back in the day, Treyarch was considered the worst dev in comparison to Infinity Ward, at least as far as snipers go, because Infinity Ward was very kind to snipers where Treyarch really wasn't. It also wasn't Black Ops 2 that just the overall connection and hit detection with snipers just got much, much better. I mean, really, some of the best CODs to snipe on are the Treyarch CODs from BO2 and on. I really am super excited to snipe with the Frost line and just see how it is. Now also with what just happened a little bit ago and knocking this f***ing guy into second chance, yeah, we got some pretty bad news as far as BO6 goes, and that is, unfortunately, Last Stand is returning. Unfortunately, Last Stand is back in Black Ops 6, but thankfully, it's a field upgrade. I want to make this very clear. I am not a fan of Last Stand coming back in any regard. It's one of those things about old Call of Duty in a very similar sense like Juggernaut and Stopping Power. There's things that have been phased out of Call of Duty over the years, and I really do believe that Last Stand should be one of those things. We don't need it in the game anymore. I feel like Last Stand works pretty well in game modes like HVT, for example. Like, sure, if you want to knock the HVT in like very specific game modes, that's cool, that's fine. It makes sense for certain game modes, Warzone even as well, that's the given. But with the way that Black Ops 6 is reintroducing Last Stand, I'm trying to play devil's advocate about it, because with it being a field upgrade, I'm imagining it's going to work in a very specific way. With it being a field upgrade, for one, someone's going to have to choose that field upgrade, and I'm hoping that there are other field upgrade options in the game, maybe more than what we've seen in just the beta, like Sleeper Agent. Things like Sleeper Agent, your munitions boxes, things like that, you know, the typical things that people run. Maybe tac inserts, we haven't seen anything about that yet. My hope is that people don't choose it, but for one, yes, people are going to have to choose it. What I'm also assuming is that it's going to work in a sense like Dead Silence in the previous games as well, where you have to activate it and then you have, say, like 10 seconds where it takes effect. So the way I'm imagining it is that someone would have to activate it, and within that 10 seconds, they would fall into last stand. But also, it was confirmed that if you get a kill while in second chance, you're immediately back up. You don't just sit there on your ass permanently. In which I really do think that's probably one of the best ways to go about it, because someone could fall on their ass, get the kill, and then they're instantly back up and they've lost the field upgrade. Now, the absolute worst case scenario that I'm thinking of when it comes to how Last Stand's going to work in this game is that it would work similarly to Rejack from Black Ops 3, where as you're playing as Nomad, once your Rejack is all charged up, you basically fall into that last stand no matter what happens. You don't even have to activate it. The Rejack is just there to immediately get you back up. I really, really hope it doesn't work like that, but also just with the way that I would imagine how a field upgrade works, that just doesn't make sense to me. I don't think it's going to work like that, so I'm not going to stress myself out about that too much. I'm just really hoping that that's the case and not how it actually works, because if it does work like that, oh my god. Out of all the news that I've heard about Black Ops 6 so far, that's still the worst thing that I've heard about it so far. That's the only thing where I'm like, okay, we don't need this. I love how every time that Last Stand is brought up, I just immediately think back to that one Robert Bowling clip.
No last stand. Fuck you, last stand.
And what's actually crazy too is that I have a screenshot of this tweet. Can you please tell me why you guys added Final Stand and Dead Man's Hand after this? I can tell you the thinking behind it. There was an interest among a subset of the team to appeal to really bad players, like just dog shit Call of Duty players, players who would die 7 times before even doing damage to someone. We put it in for them, the vulnerable. I feel like you can almost think about it in a very similar sense to the way that we know of skill-based matchmaking nowadays. Like, even before they released the white papers earlier this year, we had a feeling that the reason why it was there in the first place was to protect the inexperienced players, and there's always going to be things like that in games to do that, to help them out. And I think by nature that's fine, it's just the way that you go about helping the lesser experienced players. Skill-based matchmaking's its own different topic though, but when it comes to Last Stand, yeah, we can get rid of that. Also, the more I think about it, when it comes to the Frost line, I mean, we haven't really been able to reload cancel in COD for quite a few years. Now, I was thinking about it that the last time that we were truly able to reload cancel was with the Paladin in Black Ops 4, but I was also reminded of the Pellington in Cold War. You were able to reload cancel with the Pellington, but that also wasn't like a magazine detached sniper. You would just top load it, like the M40. As far as the snipers with detachable magazines go, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the Paladin was the last time that you were truly able to reload cancel. I think even to an extent in Black Ops 3 was when they kinda got rid of it, because I swear I remember you could try reload canceling something like the SVG or the Locust, and it would still kind of give you that bolt animation again. There are some other ways to do it in the newer Call of Duties, like more notably in the new Modern Warfares, a lot of people have been doing equipment canceling. What's up, man? Like everyone in Modern Warfare 2019, for example, were silent shotting with throwing knives and doing something like that to make the AX-50 shoot a little bit faster. It doesn't make a giant difference, though. It's not the same as doing something like this, so if that's not going to be in Black Ops 6, I completely understand why this wouldn't be. I'm not expecting it to be there, but all I'm saying is that it would be genuinely a nice surprise if you were able to reload cancel with it in Black Ops 6. I don't recall being able to do it with the LR762, so I'm not gonna hold my breath.
Spy plane standing by.
Oh, he was there! He was just standing there! Damn! I went to go pre-fire into the spawn. I didn't see him right away. I know I briefly mentioned it earlier, but the feeling of sniping on Black Ops 1, especially when you're on a low ping, really, really helps. The thing about Black Ops 1 on PC here is that as far as North American servers go, you've basically only got the Nuketown 24/7 servers. For the other servers, like if you wanted to play just reg TDM, you're gonna play in EU servers. For example, here we got Anarchy EU TDM, we also got Power Spraying Noobs. There was the Friends in Battle Europe server, but I don't know if that's gone now. I think it is. So back on these older games like Black Ops 1 and World at War, for example, sniping on the higher ping was definitely more of a challenge. It has me really excited to have a L96 feeling sniper again, like the Tundra, and just playing on lower ping. Much better connection, much better hit detection. I mean, really just as far as Black Ops 1 on PC goes, I really do wish there were just more NA servers that had more map variety than just Nuketown. It's not impossible or anything like that to play the game on a higher ping. It just feels obviously a lot better to play it on a more natural ping, lower ping, especially with sniping. Shout out whoever got the Blackbird, literally the best streak in Call of Duty. Another Last Stand user. I should have mentioned it sooner, but more recently on this game, I have more of a personal vendetta against second chance users. I had an L96 multi stolen from me because some dude had Last Stand on the last shot. Despite a whole bunch of things about Black Ops 1, the L96 here has always been one of my favorite snipers in COD. This game in particular, like, there's something so special about BO1 and World at War, like the older Treyarch CODs, that makes sniping feel so much more satisfying. Awesome, I left the Nuketown server to get right back to Nuketown. Okay.
5 lanes standing by. We've taken the lead.
No, I thought I collided that. Oh, no reload bug. Oh, my fault, my fault. Gotta be reminded of that. That's also partially why I keep my chat on now. At least for Black Ops 1 anyway. I'll go ahead and keep the chat on so I don't get warned for that. I know it's a rule on Anarchy, but didn't know about that on Power Spraying Noobs. But you gotta understand, this is the prime map for reload canceling in L96 multis. 31 kills though, went crazy. As far as the rest of the news goes, Season 1 is reportedly supposed to start on November 14th. The Replacer might be an operator in Black Ops 6. I would assume the Replacer's gonna be in BO6. He has to be. I'll go ahead and put a screenshot up of this, but the Prestige 1 rewards in Black Ops 6, dude, I love that. World at War zombie skin for a Reaver. There's a gun that's supposed to look like the Thompson. I'm not sure which one that is. I love the way that they did that and how they designed their Prestiges, like basing them off of all of their previous games. There's a Raul Menendez skin, you got a Cold War skin, BO3, BO2. There's permanent unlocks within Prestige mode. They showed off more breakdowns of the camos. Reticle customization is back. Cerberus Prestige Master Emblem is really, really clean. But yeah, definitely go ahead and let me know down in the comments. What do you guys think about all the new Prestige icons? I'm gonna be talking about that a whole lot throughout the course of the year. I just genuinely cannot believe that ever getting rid of Prestige mode was a consideration. Prestige mode, one of the core staples of Call of Duty that makes COD COD. I don't know why they would ever get rid of it, but I'm glad it's back now. So on that note, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Just wanted to sit down, play some Black Ops 1, talk about the news, go for some L96 multis, kinda. If the whole New Zealand trick works on PC the way that I'm assuming it's going to, like it did last year with Modern Warfare 3, then I'll be live streaming it on Thursday. So we'll see how that goes, and then tomorrow I might do one final goodbye Modern Warfare 3 video. I'm still really sad about that. I just, again, can't believe how fast this year has gone by. Again, though, thank you all so much for checking out this video. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about all of the news regarding Black Ops 6. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. It's Enrage, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care, everybody.